The first machine to take back is the basic alloy smelter. The recipe is actually very simple to make. Just use for this 4 wide copper cable and 2 circuits on 2 tin, and we have here. I will take this opportunity to talk a little thing that I found interesting. We have the basic alloy smelter, but we also have a new machine that I showed in the past, the mixer, the basic mixer. Most of what the mixer do, it's a lot similar to what the alloy smelter do. However, the difference is that while the alloy smelter cook the metals you want to make the alloy, the mixer only take the dust and blend it together to make the final product. In most cases, this is a good thing because with a lot of recipes you want the dust. So if making the alloy smelter, you need them to crush it, macerate it. But making the mixer, you already get it. However, as far I am aware at this moment, the only thing that only the alloy smelter can do and the mixer don't is the head alloy ingot. Anything the basic mixer cannot do it. So in the end, if I want to build more circuits, which I need now, I need to make the basic alloy smelter and attach it to this cluster of machines. Very well, then back to work. I remember it now. The head alloy, the battery alloy, and I believe the soldering alloy also can only be made into the alloy smelter. So you need the alloy smelter to make circuit, batteries, and the soldering thing. Why the soldering thing, I'm gonna say very soon. For now, basic macerator, no big deal. Just the things how you know about it, just to make so you can actually see this. Here we go, basic macerator. One of the things you can make with the alloy smelter is the soldering. For that you need 19 and 1 antimony. Let us make this. Just a little more and it's done. Now I have the soldering alloy ingot. What this is useful for? Well, not much actually. If you're thinking in question of wire or plates or whatever you want to normal use it, because they don't have any special quality aside being something very useful to be extracted, because when you place it on the assembly, molten soldering alloy uses only half of what you would need to use of tin. So even though you use 9 tins and 1 antimony, this amount of soldering alloy will be worth as if I had used 20 tins. So it basically doubles the amount of items I can create on the assembly that require some kind of fluid. I can show you right here. Lead, which is abundant, is 2 times. Tin is just half of lead, 36, but soldering alloy is just 18, 1/4 of lead and half of the tin. So this is pretty useful for that. And now with electric piston, a pump, the machine hole, 2 electric circuits, 2 cable and 2 glasses, I have a basic extractor. So now I can start to extract all my crops again, but I don't have any more space here. I need to make a place for it. And that actually reminded me that I need to make the extractors multi-block, so I can extract a lot of crops at once. And I'm probably gonna use the same setup as I did with the centrifuges, because I believe you don't use that much EU, which will help for the future. However, I'm already out of steel. Oh crap. Well, at least I have most of the machines I had on the Steam Age, with the exception of a multi smelter and a compressor, but that's not that urgent at the moment. So as I keep saying, let's get back to work. I think that normally I would not need to show you this, how to make the I2 advanced batteries, but why not? Always inverted. I need to make those three so I can make one sensor to start more power. All is left is the bronze, and here we are. One sensor. So now I can place that and connect power to the parts of my system. I did not show you yet, but I already made 2 of those, and they are already placed. I still need to make only one extra one, but this one is to connect the power. As you saw earlier, I have changed the place of the basic centrifuges to produce methane to here. I have 3 now, and I have some start on and start making the multi-block of a basic extractors. It's all connected into this power here, where we have 2. We have 2 gas turbines for now, even though just one is getting filled up. I don't keep it down, but it's okay. I also make this bat box to store powers for the batteries, so they can run. However, I am having difficulties to keep this my methane generator prototype working. I still need to go see that. But for now, all we need to do now is place the sensor here. So you can start to power the other things up there. And hopefully sometime you have power to do the rest of my stuff. Luckily the other sensor is almost full. It's only this one that is down. And I have a third one yet, because starting to reach the maximum I can do on the low voltage. Most of the next recipes require medium voltage, and for that I need the aluminium, and for that I need the electric blast furnace, which is a lot of work. I just start to disassemble this cluster of machines and start making the process lines and places properly. Work is never really done. Well, it's time to get this diamond, isn't? But I still don't have a diamond pickaxe because I did not make one. But that's a little trick that you can use to harvest these high level minerals before the time. For now, while Greg don't fix that, of course, you can just use dynamite to get them. This is a diamond, so it requires a diamond ore mine to for that they still just destroy it. But if I throw a dynamite, I get it simpler and clear. This is a great way to get those minerals early game. So now you know, if you find some minerals you can harvest yet, make some explosives and be happy. If you find that there's a temple all in the game, you can harvest all that TNT. Just attach some flint to make it industrial TNT. Then find some string, and then just place some stick resin and you're good to go. On a side note, dynamite is also a great tool to mine GT ores veins, because since they spread so much across so much stone, using explosives that harvest in that 3x3x3 area helps a lot. So here we go, keep mining, keep mining, keep mining. While a miner attack to you, it seems now that Let's Play with Crack Tech won't be so rare anymore. As you saw, there is now a new pack called Beyond Reality. Some people are already starting playing with it, and I end up making Let's Play just like I'm doing. So I guess this means I don't have much use for it anymore. I don't know what this will mean for my style of play, because I will not be the only one anymore. Also, in a side note, I got some comments that wanted me to make more longer videos. However, I found that those longer videos don't have that much view in comparison to shorter videos. So I want your opinion, if I should make it like old times where most videos had 20 minutes, or keeping doing this that have 8 to 12 or 30 minutes. I make it smaller videos, but I also make them more often. So it's up to you to answer me if you want this. Well then, back to work.